even explain how excited I am about this video. Hello, if you don't know me, I'm Marti and I'm a mature vet student. I'm in my second year and I'm going to my third year. And this summer, I'm going to finish my animal handling placements. In 3 days, I'm gonna be going to a dairy farm. I'm gonna be taking my van, which has been partially converted with a bed and a kitchen. And I'm gonna be staying at the farm for 5 days and sleeping in the van. 6 months ago, my wife and I sold the car that we had and we bought a van, a 2007 Vivaro. And we decided that we were gonna use it to go surfing, hiking, go out with the dog, and just use it as a regular car. And obviously me going on placement, it just came naturally to think, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be using the van to go on placement, and rather than, you know, paying for an accommodation, which they can be really expensive, I'm just gonna sleep in my van. Just done like a mini tour of the van. It's not big. I'm just like, obviously I'm starting to do everything now, but just a mini tour. So we've got water, I've got a gas canister, I've got a couple of stuff to cook, like pans and stuff, and brush, and then we have this is to cook, so the cooking hub. Got all my electrics in here. Window can open the window as well. If we turn this way, I've got my lights. That needs to be done, so still like a work in progress. Obviously that's the bed. I need to change the sheets, and we've got some space under, which I quite like, that we've got like lots of space. So I'm going to be putting all the waterproof stuff for the farm. I'm going to put in my welly boots, and yeah, it's going to be good. We bought the van. The original idea was obviously to use it like when we go surfing, when we go hiking. We've got the dog, so it allows us to stay out for a few days. And obviously me working 12 hours a week and I have days off, I really want to make the most of it, so having a van just made sense for us. So we bought these, and obviously my dad built all of this because we removed whatever there was in here when we bought it. I think we only spent £200 for everything. We use scrap wood, we use like wood from old beds, and we were lucky enough because the insulation was already done and the electrics were here. What my dad really did was just build this and just fix a couple of things about the bed. So we left the bed what it was originally. I'm gonna restock it today for my placement. So I've got everything like spices, oil and sugar and honey ready for like breakfast and cooking in general. This is like an all-purpose biodegradable soap, and you can wash yourself, you can wash veggies. I've got 2 mugs. I think I'm gonna keep them because that's what we have in the van all the times. So yeah, 2 mugs will do. This is a like camping set, so I'm just gonna keep the camping set. And I've got these like 2 bowls. I'm gonna keep the 2 bowls, and I'm probably gonna get also like an actual plate, so I can have just 1 plate and 2 bowls. 1 in the morning, and if I'm making like pasta and stuff, I've got something. A strainer, because I'm be making pasta, so I need a strainer. I'll show you, because I've got here, so I've got to make coffee in the morning, and I do have like this for making, oh yeah, I've got the plate actually. I've got the plate, so fun. This is done as well, so I've decided that I'm going to be moving this with the breakfast stuff because it just makes sense. I'm going to be leaving this here. A sponge to clean my plates and clean my pans. Did I just say clean my pants? No, clean my pans. We've got like a teeny tiny bin, so I'm having some extra bags just in case. The gas canister is pretty full, so I'll be fine for 5 days. Let's go in here. There should be a curtain here, but I still need to cut it and make it like fit this area, so for now there's no curtain. I also have some towels and a toilet roll. The lady at the farm said that I can have access to the toilet, obviously because I don't have anything in my van, but it's always nice to have this, even to like just, you know, dry my hands or stuff like that. So I'm just gonna be putting it right at the bottom because we got a little bit of space here. I have this like table. I think it's great. I'll show you now. It's full of sand now, so I need to clean it, but it's just like a table from a bed. The bed was already made. If you can see, like a piece of wood across these two parts. This is where the wheels are, and this is just like a soft foam. Honestly, it's very comfortable and fits 2 people, so I'm gonna be really comfy this time. So it's supposed to be quite hot in the next couple of days, so I don't think I'm gonna need this. I'm just gonna bring it anyway, because you never know. Especially in the countryside, it might be a bit too like humid or a bit cold in the evening, so this helps. The van is insulated, so it kind of helps to keep the temperature quite like stable during the night. Right, I'm gonna leave this in. I've done a bit of cleaning. The floor was disgusting, the state of the floor. A couple of bits because Elle is going to work like super soon, so I was like, oh, I can get some stuff done. I did this today. I'm gonna be bringing some like fresh veggies and stuff. I've got like a portable fridge that came with the van, so absolutely I'm gonna be using that. Oh, I've also added this. It's literally like a picnic blanket, so if it's a nice day I can just have my dinner outside. If there's no space to have dinner outside, I can just have it in my van, and I think that's about it. I just got home from work and it's Sunday, and I'm ready to prepare the last few things I need before I go to my placement on Monday. So this is my messy adventure room, and this is a portable fridge. It's a good clean, which I'm going to do it today, but I also need to test it because it's the first time that we use it. So, well, that I'm going to be using it because I'm going to be on my own. So I'm going to plug it in now, see if it works. I can hear the sound. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it, and in the meanwhile I can sort everything else out. Let's talk about clothes. It's very important to be comfortable during the placement, and also need to have all my waterproof stuff and all the farm stuff that I usually use during placement. So don't expect a lot, because to be fair, I don't have much and I always have the same things on. You'll see. So I put everything in this like box, mainly because I just want to use this and put it in the van. Really, I don't want to bring any like luggage or anything like that. So I've got my waterproof jacket, simple waterproof jacket. Got a gilet. This is because I'm a very cold person, so if it's gonna be cold in the next days, especially in the morning in the farm, I can just put this. The pallet top, this is my favorite thing ever. The pallet top in my waterproof trousers. These are not too thick, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Boiler suit, this is the uni one. I have got this fleece. This is what I usually use when I go on IMR, which is intramural rotations, which are internal rotations that we do in my vet school from our first year. So this is not like farm stuff. This is more like comfy stuff that I'm gonna put under my waterproof stuff. So I've got a pair of leggings, another pair of leggings, this like sports t-shirt, 2 of them. I literally said that I wasn't gonna bring any luggage, but I just realized I have too many things. So I've decided to go for like a gym bag, like a big one, and just leave everything in my bag. In here we have socks and underwear in this bag. Then I've got some clothes to wear after like being at the farm, so in the evening when I'm having my dinner. So this is like the non-farm clothes that I'm gonna be wearing. This is just a normal cotton t-shirt. Yeah, something nice and warm to wear after being at the farm. Then let's go into the farm clothes. Pair of jeans, another fleece. I'm gonna have a shirt, t-shirt. Right, in here I'm also gonna put my farm slash sports t-shirt. Right. Then in this box I'm gonna put all the farm stuff. Hopefully, I'm now thinking that this might be a bit too thick because I'm already bringing one, so I don't think I'm gonna need it. Do you know what? I'm gonna leave it. Lovely, that's done. A torch, absolutely needed. If I need to go outside the van, you know, I have my phone, but having a torch is always useful. I think we're almost ready. I've only left the wellies in the laundry room because they're too smelly. Quick, like, run through everything that I have, and it's ready to go in the van tomorrow morning, super early. The bag that I prepared with all my clothes. Farm bag. This is like personal hygiene stuff. I've got like a first aid kit. I've got a couple of like medications and stuff. This is the van oil. Then we've got here dry food. So everything that doesn't need to be in the fridge. So yeah, as a good Italian, tomatoes don't go in the fridge. And obviously lemon. And then I got a couple of other bits. Some fruit, some noodles, Coke. I'm probably gonna stop to a supermarket on the way there or like midweek, but I think that's pretty much everything that is gonna be outside the fridge. I will see you tomorrow morning at probably 5:30 or 6 when we prep the van and then we're ready to go. Right, it's now 6:30. I'm finishing to load up the van. Right, almost done. Almost done. It's now, let me check. So it's now 6:50 and he says that I'll be at the farm at 8:20. So excited for the travel.